What's happening? Welcome back to the channel, The Scoop with Brian and Mike. We got Mike over there. He's representing Sin City. He's from Las Vegas.
What's going on, guys?
And I am from the Detroit area, and I'm representing the Motor City, the automobile capital of the world. And we have a pretty interesting story today for you guys. So Mike's going to take you through this real quick.
All right. So hope you guys have been having a good day. Let's get right into it. I'm going to read a report here from the BBC. According to them on Thursday, at the White House coronavirus task force briefing, an official presented the results of a government research on the coronavirus. And a few things that came out of the research was that the virus appears to weaken when it is exposed to sunlight and heat. And yeah, so basically, if you have the coronavirus, you can just go to the beach and get a tan. Yeah, go bask in the sun, get a tan while you're at it.
So how come you're not running around outside right now, getting sweated up and all that? What's the problem, man?
Well, you know what? I'm lucky I don't have the coronavirus, so I don't have to do any of that stuff. But, maybe if you guys have corona.
Yeah, man. It'll be warm here eventually. It's probably 40 degrees right now.
Yeah, it's hot as hell over here. But moving on, they also said that bleach and alcohol could kill it even more quickly.
Yeah, one would probably expect that. I would expect that.
It's, when you get those Lysol disinfectant wipes, right?
Right.
It kills 99.9% of germs. So I'm assuming coronavirus fits into that, right?
Yeah.
So I guess that's typical. So what's interesting is that as soon as the official presented his findings, Trump took the podium.
Of course he did.
Yeah. He has to address the public, right?
All right.
So I'm just going to read to you, Brian, a couple of the things that he said. It says here, according to the report, Trump then hypothesized about the possibility of using very powerful light on and inside the body as a potential treatment. Like we said earlier, the exposure to sunlight and heat. Quote, and then I see the disinfectant where it knocks it out in 1 minute. Is there a way we can do something like that by injection inside or almost a cleaning?
He said this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, according to the BBC report, these are in quotes, so they're quoting him.
All right.
And then let's see. He says one more thing here. Because you see, it gets in the lungs and does a tremendous number on them. So it would be interesting to check that.
Indeed.
So, let's get your reaction to these Trump comments here.
The first thing I thought of when you're telling me that he was saying injection inside and tremendous, I think back to this. What is that drug? Hydroxychloroquine or something like that. He was saying that he thought that could be the miracle cure earlier. There was an older couple. They had some kind of aquarium product with chloroquine in it. And they both took this and they tried to cure themselves of the coronavirus and or protect themselves from it.
Yeah.
And
so they drank it.
Yeah, it was like a pill
form. Was it in liquid form?
I think it was a pill. It's like some kind of pill that you put in your aquarium to treat the water or something like that.
Oh, so it'll dissolve in the water, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So they took this pill, and unfortunately, the husband, I believe the husband died, and the wife was sick and hospitalized, and she was cured and whatever. She got better, but she lost her husband because of this. And I mean,
wait, so did they have coronavirus when they took the pill, or were they
No. I think they were just doing it as preventative. I don't think they had the virus. So
like popping vitamin C. That kind of stuff.
Yeah. So I think that people are impressionable. That's what it made me think about, is that this could potentially cause some sort of people to do things that might not be in their best interest. And I think everyone is quick to say people are so fucking stupid. That's what they would do, blah, blah, blah. But I would say that if in fact you're just really unintelligent, that's not something you can change voluntarily. That's the way you're made. There's nothing you can do about it. But maybe one could argue that people are impressionable and they just listen to the president because they trust him. He's the president of our nation.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't think it's good that he's saying these things. He needs a PR guy to just coach him before he goes up there. He just needs to follow a script or have a teleprompter or something. Maybe.
But you know what? He's probably like he probably doesn't know what he's going to say until he gets up there.
Yeah, it's like he doesn't even think about it until right that moment. He's like, "Oh shit!" Like,
he's like, "Oh shit, this is a good idea. Let me tell these people something."
Can we just get Lysol and syringes and just pass them out to the whole country? We'll be done with this thing in 1 minute. 1 minute, it'll cure everyone.
The company that owns Lysol and a whole bunch of other cleaning products. I hope I say this right. Reckitt Benckiser, right? They released a statement saying, under no circumstance should its products be injected or ingested. It sounds ludicrous that we have to say these things, but there it is. I mean, we live in an age where like kids are popping Tide Pods as some form of entertainment, right? So I guess these statements are necessary. I
think that companies want to protect themselves from some kind of liability. Like if the president says that and they don't go on there and say, no, that's not a good idea, then somebody's going to be, somebody will fucking inject a bunch of Lysol and they'll fucking die or something.
But like the products already have stuff written on the side that says like, don't drink this shit. Don't eat this shit. Right. So like, I mean, they're already covered. I mean, doctors on social media have been calling have called Trump's comments irresponsible. And even the FDA has warned against ingesting disinfectants, right?
I mean, I kind of agree that I think those comments, I think they're irresponsible as well. I agree with that. But conversely, I don't really think that Trump's doing it deliberately. Like it's not malicious. I think he just fucking, he just pukes out words and they just word salad. I don't know what he's doing with it.
Actually, it was today, earlier, someone brought it up, or he brought it up, that he said that he was just being sarcastic. He was just like fucking around. Basically, he said he was just fucking around when he said these things. So I don't know if he realized, he fucked up, right? Or maybe somebody told, dude, maybe his PR guy was like, dude, you just fucked up. You better say something, right? Just tell him you were fucking kidding. It's crazy, right? It's crazy that someone in a position of power like Trump, right? Like we've talked about in the past, Trump, he's not afraid to say things, right? He's not afraid to say what he's thinking. Right. And a lot of people applaud him for that because he doesn't hold back when he says things.
I kind of like that about him, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think like that's probably one of the qualities that got him elected.
Yeah.
Right. Because they're like, OK, he's he says what he's going to do and, that kind of stuff. But, it's a little bit different now, I think, because, before he was just a real estate mogul. I mean, he was on TV for a little bit. Right. But, and he tweeted stuff here and there about, Obama and all that kind of stuff and Hillary. But now that he's the president, he's in a position of power now. Yeah. Right? He's not just some rich guy anymore. He's the president.
Yeah. So he definitely has to be careful with what he says, in my humble opinion.
Yeah. I'm kind of glad that he said that today that he was kidding, because like, what if he held back? What if he said, oh no, I was serious? Like what if he didn't retract his statement? We could have had a lot of dead people over the weekend. Well, this isn't really breaking news, but a week ago, a federal judge, doesn't say where, secured a temporary injunction against the Genesis 2 Church of Health and Healing for marketing one of these cleaning products or disinfectants as a potential coronavirus cure.
So they were trying to make money off of this, probably, if they got injunction against them.
Yeah, people that are in a position of power, whether depending on like what their actual motivation is, right? Because I mean, like, if they're out there to make money, they're doing so, and then they're risking people's lives, or I mean, the leadership could be dumb as well. Like they could,
the president said so. Maybe we got some here. We got all this cleaning products.
Well, this was last week, so this was before Trump made any comments about the disinfectants. So, but they were ahead of the curve. They're ahead of everybody.
Tell us in the comments what you think as well.
Yeah, let us know in the comments.
This is a pretty interesting subject. That's why we chose it. And
we will be posting as much as we can to keep you guys entertained while you guys are in lockdown.
Entertained and informed.
There you go.
So don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell, thumbs up.
Like the video.
Yeah, smash that like button or smash the dislike. I don't care. Just smash one of them.
Yeah, but we prefer the thumbs up. Thumbs up, we prefer that.
Yeah, that would be preferable.